If you're seeing this video right now, it's because you're tired about worrying about money, not being able to do the basic things that you want to do, not being able to live the luxurious life that you see on stream media, not being able to give your family members, your siblings, little money that they ask for, not being able to give your family, your father, your mother, that life that you're supposed to have given them at this time, for them training you, spending years, money in your education just to get to this point. But right now, you're seeing them raking in age, looking as if they're not going to be there to see you succeed and actually give them the life that they deserve. If you're tired of going through that route, or you have children right now, you're seeing them needing the basic things that they need as children, and you're not able to provide that for them. I have been there, I have lived that route, and I'm going to show you in this video what I actually did to use just my phone, learning digital skill, and the right system, the process that I went through that actually finally gave me results after struggling, not knowing what to do. In this training, I'm going to be showing you how to build your first $1,000 online income flow. Now, I said build. Yes, intentionally. I'm going to be building with you milestone by milestone, step by step, how to build your first 1,000 online income stream, right? Income flow. This is income flow because it's not something that we start today and we stop. I'm going to teach you the system, build the system with you, and how this can continually bring an consistent and steady income for you just with your phone. At this point, I know you're wondering, this is one of those businesses that you usually talk about that doesn't work. This is not it at all. After searching on the internet, trying different things and that doesn't work, I finally found this. And for 3+ years, I've been doing this, almost 4 years doing this. I've actually trained students that have actually gotten massive results with this. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to be showing you how this works and also what I have discovered after training over 1,500 students, what actually gets some people stuck, and how I have actually put in place what actually makes everything easy. At this point in time, you're wondering, who is this lady and what gave her the confidence to say she can teach me how to make my first $1,000 online with my phone? That's approximately over 1 million naira plus. And she said I can build my income with it, like an online income flow with it. What gives me the confidence? My name is Lisa Jemine. I'm also referred to by my student as Digital Mom J-Lisa. That's because in the space of 3 years plus, I've been teaching people how they can learn the right skill, sought after skill that doesn't get expired or taken by AI, and how they can actually build a system around this skill that consistently bring income for them. I have done this and I've built a business worth over 30 million naira with my phone. And I'm going to be showing you today how you can actually do that. Now, I went from a struggling mom of three who was working as a secretary with around 50,000 naira salary, working with doing other mini tasks like sewing, I was baking, I was doing Okika business, all to be able to see how to earn enough to be able to live a steady or a good life. But the more I put more effort, the more I struggled, and the more things were just falling apart. And then I decided there must be another way. Meanwhile, on my leisure time, my free time, we go through the internet and see people earning online. I'm like, how do these people do it? I didn't know anybody that could do this, but I knew that if I could just search, I knew I would fail. I know I will stumble on things that might not work, but I knew that if I keep on pushing, I will meet something that works. And that was hate for me. I started trying different online business. I paid for different things. I was scammed several times, even for money I borrowed from my cousin and from my husband. But then I told myself there must be something good in this internet space. I got to a point in my life that I knew I needed to do something out of the box. I was tired of the same old pattern. I have followed the script they told me all my life: go to school, get a good job, and everything will be all right. I went to school, I get a good grade. I was going through from one company to the other, and I couldn't even get a job that can pay me 50 or 100,000 naira. Even right now, what would that even do for me? But then that was what I was aiming for. But then I couldn't even get that. I was had to search for a job that was paying me 15,000 naira. I was doing all that I could. I was doing all that my physical strength could do. And I told myself, in the next 10 years, am I going to still have the same strength to do what I'm still doing and still not to be able to live the basic standard of living? I remember getting pregnant and I was hungry. I was looking for 15 naira on the street that got missing. I was like, what is happening to my life? I had no rich uncle, I had no rich family members. And I knew that if I don't do something about it, if I don't discover how people are using their phone to earn online, I was going to be stuck. And then I came to the internet. I started looking for means. I got scammed. I got, like, literally, I tried different business and I failed until I found this. And after I found this, I started, my first, my first 11,000 naira was literally a miracle. I was like, wow, I could make this, and then making 20,000, 50,000 naira from a single day, from a single week from this business. So making millions of naira with it. And also, I'm going to be showing in my screen my seller account is one of my accounts where I made over $10,000 for my business, for my digital business, where I'm going to run through it from different countries. You can see more than 7 countries all across Africa, even from paying from US dollars to pounds because of this business that I've built. Also, quickly, I'm going to run through my Prompting account, my Learner Place account. On my Prompting account, I've gotten over $5,000 from that account, roughly, and also my Learner Place account around 2 to 3 million naira. Right, this is some of the incomes that I can actually account for that are actually in my account that I've earned from this business. Now, I showed this to several of my students. I'm going to be highlighting some few of them. Now, this is Shoma. Shoma was testifying even on X, tagging me that she was able to make over 100,000 naira from this same business. That was when she just started in a single month. Now, this is Stella. Stella reached out to me. She got started, and then she won't got stuck in the midst of the way. She reached out to me and, Mama, I don't really know what to do. And I guided her what to do. And then she came back in a month time with over 200,000 naira in from this business. She later came back. I was like, Mama, she was so glad. She just got an iPhone over 360,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken, 300,000 plus. She got an iPhone. She moved from she's a student. She moved from our 1 room to a self-contained apartment from this same business. She was so happy, and she's able to impact other lives. She teach people how they can actually earn online, not going through the route of looking for boyfriends and girlfriends. That how they can be spiritually pure, and they can learn skills from their own smartphone. Recently, Stella reached out to me how she crossed over $1,000 from seller with the same business. I'm going to be showing you every single screenshot when she reached out to me. She would have to call me that, Mama, I'm so happy. And guess what? She did this as a student without even running a single paid ad on social media with this same business model. All right, this and many more. Also, this is Mr. Sam, a civil servant worker who reached out to me after getting over 3 training from different platforms. At first, it was like, it's like the training is the problem. Let me get another one. Let me get another one. Just like some of you have gotten so many trainings and you still get stuck. But I told him, no, this is actually what you need. I showed him the system. I showed him what to do. And Mr. Sam came back in about 3 months of making 1 million naira in 3 months. He later came back to me. Like, this is not something, why I say it's not just an income, like one income, just an income flow. He came back to me in 1 year time of making over 10 million naira in a single year from the same business. And in 13 months, right? No, in 15 months, that should be about 1 year and 3 months, in 2 months rather, he reached out to me of making over 13 million naira. The last time I went on a live space with Mr. Samuel, he was telling me that I had made over 15 million naira from this same business, and that's almost close to a year ago. Now imagine what Mr. Sam have been able to earn consistently from this business right now. Even my student from South Africa was able to make a lot of money, took his family on a luxurious vacation, our family on a luxurious vacation. Then we have Zama from South Africa. We have different people from different part of the world, right? This people reached out to me, right? I think that was 2 years Zama reached out to me and was like, oh, Mama, I just woke up in the morning and I met money in my account, because she could actually earn without she putting an effort. She could actually build a system around this income. She was like so happy that I love this business. Now, what is this business that my students so loves and people that have encountered me, their life have been changed? And that is for me one of the most important things. And I'm going to be showing you how you can do this as a complete beginner, learning the basic skills and earning right from your phone. And that is why I'm creating this video again, because I know that a lot of people are struggling, because I discovered the more time is going, the more the economy is increasing, the more things are getting more expensive, and the more people need to know about this to escape the normal route and start earning consistently from their phone. And before I even dive into this business, which is very perfect, because I say this because this is a very cool you can start to use to actually earn consistently, and you remove the, oh, I don't have experience, I'm a beginner, all of those stuff. You remove that. But most importantly, what gives my student results is the skill, the most important skill that is essential for every business. And that is why my students have gone beyond to do exceptional results with other businesses, because they understand the basic skill that they need for every other business to succeed. Imagine you have a product or a service, or you see somebody have a good product and they are good at what they do, or the service that they render, but they are not earning good figures from it. Or you see a product today and out of the market tomorrow because they don't have this basic skill. And that is what I'm going to be showing you. But now let's dive into this vehicle we're using with this skill to make a lot of income, especially as a beginner. And this is where I introduce to you affiliate marketing. All right, I'll just spell it out: digital affiliate marketing. This is because we're dealing with digital products. Now, you might be wondering what is affiliate marketing, or you have actually had a misconception about affiliate marketing because of the way some people talk about it and they don't understand it and they just rush into it and they don't get result, or they just tell people the wrong things just to get something from them. Now, what's affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is simply promoting a product or a service that belongs to somebody else, and you get a percentage, a commission from it for anytime there's a purchase or there's a sale of that product. Affiliate marketing is something we do every day in our everyday life. People don't know the skill and the right process to do this and actually build an income stream from it with just their phone without having to always come online or anything like that. And this is something that we do every single day. But in this sense, you're doing it online for digital products, which is actually better because you don't have to think about importation, inventories, transportation, cost of production, and all of that. Because these are digital information products you can learn from, get skills about, can help them solve a problem. And this can be delivered over the internet in seconds. Just like you sending a picture from one person to the next, it's done in seconds. This is how this product are being delivered to people, and you don't have to worry about the stress of also of a physical business and the process, which is kind of stressful and really, really, really boring. Really, I've done that before. I've done all those, buying a product and selling, adding your profits, and those things are a lot of work. I have to posting pictures of those things online every single day. Wow. But you don't have to do that, and you can make lot and lot of income, even more than what you actually could do with that. All right. Now, imagine that I make this hair and you see it and you're like, oh, this hair is nice. Who is your stylist? I show you my stylist. You go and make that hair from that stylist, and the stylist makes more money because of your recommendation. But what if I say, okay, oh, this hair, I made this hair, and you go to be that stylist by my recommendation, and you made that hair for 50,000 naira, and the stylist gets to give you 25,000 because I recommended you. That is how you can make money with digital product, by recommending hot selling products, because you're going to be earning over 50% to 70% commission for every single time somebody purchases a product or purchase a service. That is simply what it is. So if the product is or a service is 100,000 naira, you make 50,000 naira by you recommending this. Now imagine that you're able to promote a product of 100,000 naira and you're earning over 50, 20, 30,000 naira from every single sale of that product. And the great thing is that what if you don't have to actively be online because you build a system and this is bringing income consistently for you? And if you're able to do this with the millions of people on the internet, you're able to earn consistently 100, 200, 300,000 naira and even more every single week from this same business. Yes, that is what you can actually do. And at this point, you're wondering, how do I actually follow this process? What is it that I need to build my first 1,000 online income stream with this business? And that is why I have created the beginner's automated cash flow formula, right? It's a beginner's training that shows you how you can learn the skill, automate the process, and build the system around this automation to build steady income for you every single time. Now, I created this training about a year ago, and a lot of people got massive results from that. But I noticed something. Some persons still struggle. They get started and life happens. They come back, they are stuck, they don't know where to start from, and they start and all of that. They don't just have a stable implementation guide and a process that they can always begin from wherever they stop without any hustle and even stress of where do I start, where do I stop, what do I need to do next, without that confusion along the way. This is what keep beginners stuck, and they feel like this is actually not possible for them. But this is what I have done. I've rebuilt everything from scratch. No, I didn't add more videos because I know a lot of people are overwhelmed with a lot of information. But I even made the videos shorter, simple, quite implementative guide, right? That you can actually follow, right? And not just that, I also created an online student journal. This journal was built especially for beginners to cover up all the gaps. Imagine you log into this journal, you have your goals, you have your commitment, you have every single task to do per milestone. You come in, you know what to do per step, you do it, and you come into the journal, you tick it, which marks that okay, I've done this, you go to the next, and you have done that, and before you go to the next milestone. And when you log out of that journal, you come back, you are meeting where you stop. So you're not starting from the beginning again, you're starting from where you stop. You know, oh, this is where I stopped at last time, this is where I'm continuing from. And I'm not just watching videos, I'm getting a step-by-step guide, milestone by milestone, with tasks to do. And we have milestone 1, milestone 2. At milestone 2, you're already doing something that can earn your first commission to even your 5th commission. And at milestone 3, you're already earning consistent income and building a global business for yourself. Even before we go to milestone 4, we are going to be distributing your business in different dimensions to get massive or more results from what you're already doing that is giving you results. All right. And mindset 5, we're going to teach you how to automate this. Like, even when you're not online, this will be giving you steady income. And also how to scale your business in mindset 6. Oh, I make my 1,000 online income skill, or my 5,000 online income skill, and I want to scale up. I'm going to be showing you how you can actually scale up this business. So we are intentional about what we want you to achieve, and you're not just giving you confused videos that you don't know what to do. Well, all of this is more than over 200,000 naira. Telling the journal is packed with a lot. And it took me over a month to create that journal intentionally for you. And you also get access to the certificate from the training and certificate from that student journal. Massive, right? Everything is over 200,000 naira. But I'm not going to charge you 200,000 naira. I'm not even going to charge you 100,000 naira. That's because I'm intentional about you. Now, what you're going to have to pay is just 50,000 naira. Now, this gives you access to all of these things I have said, access to unlimited videos. Now, also, you also get access to mentorship, support, right? Access to my live training where I'm going to be talking to you, answering your questions, get access to support people where you can ask questions and you'll be attended to. All this and much more. Also, as bonus, I'm going to be giving you access to how to create your own digital products as a complete beginner, how to host it for free, and all of these things and much more you're going to get access to, how to do canvas designs, a lot of other things, how to use AI to create graphic design, and all of those other things. Now, if you think that, oh, I am shy, I don't know how to say in the camera, I'm going to give you over 2,000 faceless videos that you can use to create faceless account. Because in Mind 3, we're going to give you the option to choose either face or faceless track. So with the faceless track, we give you everything or limited content ideas. We give you access to 30 days checklist to create content, not only the resources, the templates, the hooks, the content from beginning to end, what to do, but we also give you a checklist to do them one after the other. So we are not going to leave you behind. We are intentional about you. So all of this is more than over 300,000 naira, but you're going to just have to pay just 50,000 naira. All right. Now, because you stay to the end of this training and you're taking action now, if you're taking action right now, you have the privilege to get started for just 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira is one-time payment, no additional payment. Get started to with all of this, which is the BACF 2.0. We get access to teaching you all the basic skills, the affiliate marketing business model, the support training, the step-by-step mentorship, the guide, the models, the journals, every single thing that you're not stuck. You have all that you have to start getting results with your business. All right. So with this and all of that, you can get started right now by reaching out to the person that actually gave you access to this training to get started. She'll give you a link or give you a link to actually get started with the BACF 2.0. And if you are having any difficulty signing up, reach out to them. They will guide you. At this point, you're wondering, why should I get started with this thing? Because a lot of things are also piled up for you. But the truth is that this is one of the reasons why you should even get started, because those things are going to take a lot from you. They will take you from you today, and they're not bringing in more money for you. But this, you're bringing a online income stream that will always be paying you, right? You're going to be your first $1,000, your first 1 million naira online, and even consistent income for yourself as you go. Now, if it's something you want for yourself, then shut out the noise and get on board right now. And I'll see you on the inside.